Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Western Michigan's offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah. Turning it on! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. When you ride with the freshman quarterback, you have to take the good and take what they've taken today, and which is a lot of bad. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. Rides to the back. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Marshall. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They looked pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical 3rd down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the big fella to the corner. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Broncos! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for room. It's Jackson. There he goes. Touchdown Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. To the air, it's Turner. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's in open space downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, they're after him! Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that getting after him.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up second down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. In the red area, it's Jackson. Oh, spins away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 11 over Cincinnati. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Returner brings it out to the 35.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
1st and 7.
Running to the left. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Give to the single back. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Johnson wants to throw it, trying to set up the screen. This guy's supremely talented, but sometimes the jump from high school is a little too much in some games, and it has been so far here. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Got it behind the line. It's Boyd. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
In the gun end, looking to throw on third down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the side...
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Taking it the other way. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He has the first and still on his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And all the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Western Michigan, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up third down.
Looking for space, it's Bishop. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to